Welcome into 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. I'm a level 1 CMT and full-time trader. And yes, the flannel is on for Chainlink. We had a nice move yesterday, battling in the $16 area. So we're going to look at the daily chart all the way out to the weekly. Where do we want to close on these candles? I'm glad you asked. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want access to our private Telegram alerts group where we stay on top of all the market shakers, movers, and producers, everything from market caps to Bitcoin dominance and more. A lot of extra content in there. Consider subscribing through Patreon. Link just below. Let's get right to it. Daily chart. We're battling the median line on the Gaussian channel at 1630. Also, underside retest of previous swing lows. So that is our resistance zone until we can flip it back to support. So we'll put the low part of the zone at the median Gaussian, and we'll put the high part of the zone at this previous swing low close at 1680. So 1680 to 1630. Our daily chart, that's where we're going to close target above today, 1630. Let's do that. And then if we do, right, we can gain some more momentum. A little bit of a key thing is started to happen here on the daily chart, besides the obvious pump, is we are above the 200 EMA, right? This pink line, that's a good sign, right? Rejected here, and broke through it here just yesterday. Now today, we also have, look at this EMA 8 in the red, crossing up through the 21, right? The last time we crossed was back here on March 16th, right? When we started our downtrend from our local highs. Previously, right? When you cross the EMA 8 above the 21, usually good things start to happen right here, right? The last time we crossed from the underside up, right? We had a nice little move and that led us to our local highs from when we crossed from, about current prices, $15 all the way up to 23. So now we just crossed again, EMA 8 above the 21, maybe gaining some more momentum to the upside. Worth noting. Let's go to the 3-day. Another key thing is starting to happen here. We're back to range highs from way over here. So let's scoot our zone back here, right? Previous support, previous resistance, back to resistance. And this time we're still a little bit concerned here, because we're not on the Gaussian channel in the 3-day, right? Rejection, all these rejections holding on the EMA 8 and the median line on the Gaussian. We're now back above all moving averages, so that's a check mark for the bulls. We held the line at the 200 EMA right here and the bottom of the Gaussian. One slight closing candle outside of it, right back up 3-day, now testing the median line. If we close above this, that makes a case for the bigger bulls to show up. So 1630 is also important on the 3-day chart. That gets us to the upper tier of the Gaussian, and that's where you can start to turn uber bullish, right? You start to do that, then you really start to gain some traction. So that's our next big step on the 3-day chart for Senior Link. All right. Let's go to the weekly. We can check on the 5-day Gaussian if you'd like to, right? 5-day Gaussian channel. We didn't go back below here. Right? Looking good. Back above the 21 EMA. Still the same pivot zone, right? This is where the bulls start to show up bigger again, around $17, right? We got to clear 17. Previous range high resistance, new range low support equals new range high resistance, right? It's just support and resistance. Hold, flip to support, flip back to resistance. We need to flip it back to support, $17. 5-day Gaussian channel, still green, still going up, still looking good. Weekly chart, 21 EMA. We got to recover that. Until we do that, right, we're just spinning the tires. Bounced off the top of the Gaussian channel on the weekly, just under $13. Good sign there. Holding the 100-week EMA in the blue. Good sign there. We need to have a weekly close back above these previous range highs, which we're actually battling right now. This last consolidation level lasted just over 80 days. If we did that again, just over 80 days again would take us through the end of June, early July. If we did that again, if we go back down and we continue to battle, which we really shouldn't, right? Because guess what? The weekly Gaussian channel's aiming up here, and we're going to get squeezed out here. Really, you don't want to enter the weekly Gaussian channel after you've broken above it. We haven't done it yet, but you can imagine, like, July comes, I mean, the top of the Gaussian channel could very well be $15 to $16, right? So we want to get out of here quickly. and continue our bullish momentum. We can get up here and consolidate a little bit more. That's fine. But we got to flip 17 back or higher, right? 17 is great. 22 is better. Once 22 comes, right, then the bigger bulls show up, right? The monthly chart on Chainlink, the biggest chart. Bounce off the 21 EMA. Excellent sign. Held on even the big move down. $6 to the downside. 31% negative red. Held the 21-month EMA. Right, last time. To hold the 21-month EMA, March of 2020. Right, good things can happen if you do that. So we're in process, right? Our monthly target is $21. Once we clear the Gaussian channel, close above 21, flannel for everybody. The neon lights might get some spotlights, right? We're going to maybe we'll see double vision of Chainlink cubes in the background, right? I don't know what could happen. We might see blue McLarens. I mean, who knows? Let me know what you want to celebrate. Should we just get I don't know. Leave me some ideas in the comments below. I'll try to read all those. All right. That's from the daily to the monthly. Everything in between. Bulls focusing on 21. Bears just want to close back below that. I don't know why you'd want to be a bear and still be holding Chainlink, but to each their own. You always want to look at both sides. All right, that's all I got on Chainlink. Let's get to our quote and car of the day by Marcus Aurelius. When you rise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Just appreciate what you have. Car of the day, BMW M6. We have the 4-door, which I tend to prefer because you have a family. If you have a family, like you can't really have in coupes. But if you like coupes and you don't have, multiple people in your family, maybe you go with the coupe. 2-door. Kind of like the look better. Prefer the convertible, actually. 2-door convertible M6 is great. Probably my favorite. Probably pick like white or maybe like a teal. They don't make teal, but maybe get it wrapped. But that looks pretty slick, right? All right. Carbon roof. M6. Black wheels. Big fan. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Chainlink. The shirt's on, right? We're back to bull mode. Next stop, Valhalla. Sergey awaits at Valhalla.